Father, it's Father Ken Lau, and welcome to the new episode of the St. Joseph series. Today is the first Wednesday of the month and also of the new year, and the first Wednesday is dedicated to St. Joseph. In this episode, I would just like to show to you the connection of St. Joseph with the three wise men. You know, as early as 361 AD, Christians fixed the date of January 6 to be the feast day of the Epiphany. Three wise men from the east, and most specifically from Persia, they traveled to go and adore Jesus. And even though in the Bible didn't mention the name, these three wise men, we know in tradition they're called Melchior, Gaspar, and Balthasar. And they brought three gifts, right? Gold, frankincense, and myrrh. And they represent the Gentile people or the non-Jewish people. And they followed this bright, unusual star. And this desire to follow this great star is an answer to the prayer of St. Joseph. Mother Cecilia Baich, a private revelation given to her, says that the joyous Joseph wished for the world to know of this great favor that God had given to mankind in sending his only begotten Son for its salvation. Joseph's angel then came to reveal to him that three kings from the east were coming to adore the newly born Savior. Joseph was told that he had every reason to rejoice over this, since it would satisfy the desires of his heart and would be an answer to his petitions that Jesus be known. So when the three wise men were able to find Joseph, Mary, and Jesus in this manger, Anne Catherine Emmerich revealed again through private revelation that Saint Joseph was a most gracious host. And she wrote, "Meanwhile, Joseph had set out a light meal in the king's tent. I saw Joseph receiving them with great friendliness and begging them to be his guests and accept his modest meal. He reclined among them around the low table as they ate. He was not at all shy and was so happy." So I'm reading this from the book, the Book of Joseph by Jose Rodriguez. And the author wrote that though the Magi had come to see the newborn king of the Jews, expecting to be led to a palace, they knew that upon entering the humble nativity cave, they were in fact in the royal court of a king, whose kingdom was not of this world. The throne Christ sat upon was not of gold, or set with diamonds, but rather was the lap of the Blessed Virgin Mary, the jewel of God's creation. The divine infant king was not clothed in robes of fine silks, but in simple swaddling coats and Joseph's cloak. Saint Joseph, though not outwardly of royal nobility, since his family no longer sat on the throne of David, was the prince of this little kingdom on earth, and was the most gracious and noble of those men present. So we see here how the prayer of St. Joseph was really instrumental for the three wise men to travel all the way from Persia to go and adore this newborn baby Jesus, who is the Savior of the world. God bless. The living saint, Jesus, Mary, Joseph, we trust in you.